don't want to do that. I want to look like a samurai.
That is not what you look like.
Alright guys, today we are at La Villa searching for Harry Milligan. Mark has graciously enough put the boat on his truck. There is a strip pit here, old mining pit that was an old party spot. From here we're going to search this whole area, see if we see anything that resembles a vehicle. If we do, we'll dive on it today. As you guys have seen in the previous episodes, we've been searching for Harry for quite a while now. This spot I feel is really apt to being a potential spot due to the fact that this was an old party spot and nobody exactly knows what happened to him. So we're going to check this out. We're already at 15 feet. And a couple trees over here, but mainly this is all flat bottom, so that's good. We're searching 70 feet out. Another tree right there. We're gonna search this whole thing up and down, turn around, all kinds of angles. If this vehicle's in here, guys, we're gonna definitely be able to see it. It's older, so it's gonna give me a big feedback, but right now we're not seeing anything, which, you know, that's still a good thing, but we want to find them. What's wrong?
I just wonder why there's so much water coming in the boat.
Because I forgot to shut the valve.
Okay.
So when you get a boat like this, you want to make sure that you close your valve, or you get water in the boat.
It's fine. I don't normally see that much water coming in.
Oh yeah, I think it was Eric that opened it to let the water out, and I just forgot to close it today.
Well,
so Eric strategically tried to drown us.
do we know, or I didn't think to ask, was this all
This was all open to the public. Everybody was in it.
well, no, I mean, like, was this the only area that was open, or were any of these points around here open?
I don't know.
I didn't think to ask.
I don't know.
Because that definitely looks like, you know, back in that area, it could have been
I
open.
don't know. See that same tree again on this side, so that's, I mean, we're getting a good feedback when you get things repeatedly back at you. So I'm just going to continue to do this and see if we can see anything that's not right. Telemarketers.
You want to make sure that your insurance is up to date, which we may need because, you know, all the water in the boat.
As of right now, I don't see anything. Pretty much flat bottom. A lot of water in the boat, Lindsay.
Mm-hmm. There is.
A big ass catfish.
We got catfish here in these parts big enough to swallow a man whole.
Alright guys, we're gonna go to the next spot. There ain't nothing in here. That's all I got.
Probably gonna sink. I just wanted to be prepared.
I'm not gonna tell you.
You're just gonna let me do it, huh?
Just let you.
Does that help when you make sound effects?
Make them go faster.
All right, guys. So, yeah, that'll be good enough. So, always seen something. Well, we didn't. There's a big lay down log that was given a bigger shadow. That's why we kept going back and forth on it until I was able to get right over and drive a little bit slower. I was able to see that it wasn't. So there was no mound there. There was nothing, no indication that a vehicle's been in there. No drag marks, no nothing.
Very good.
Another one off the list.
One down.
You know what I'm saying? You know, whatever to cross the street.
Right up there is a road. If you turn coming back away from his house, there's a possibility he could have driven into here. Now, this is a, an accident spot. If you've been drinking or fell asleep or whatever, this could be a potential spot, and we're gonna search it. What was the guy's name that let us borrow this boat?
Jerry Castor.
Jerry Castor?
Yep.
I want to say a special thanks to Jerry Castor for letting us use his boat. Got a hole in it, and we're using the John boat. Hopefully this system will work real quick and we'll be able to search and have no issues. So thanks again, Jerry. After a lot of trials and tribulations, we finally got into the water. Seems like it's deep enough. My sonar's not hitting anything due to the fact that we've got a lot more issues with this John boat trying to get it working. I gotta wait till this kicks on, but I gotta fix this back transom here. We'll get that fixed today, but other than that, this seems, oh wow,
What?
it's 10 feet.
Really?
Hey Mark,
Yeah.
it's 10 feet here.
10 feet?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Never guessed that.
Yeah, and what the really good part, and the really good thing is,
Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah, like I said, during the rainy time, it's deep.
Yeah. I bet we can probably even get into some of that cove over there.
and the really good part about it is, I'm gonna loosen motor. Really good part about it is, it's flat. So we've got pretty good feedback on it. One of the spots we've wanted to search since the last time we were here, we just had malfunctions and
Well, last night I think we just didn't end up getting enough time to get over here.
yeah, and then yesterday all the issues. I'm just glad we're finally here. It's 11 and a half feet right here. Definitely glad that we're able to do this. There's no fence up there. It's a hard turn.
From either direction.
From either direction, yeah. And I just hope we find them today here. So, looking at the sonar, and I'm gonna actually have to turn this off, but you mainly see it's just all nothing, but there's a little bit of bottom grass, but it's pretty well open and deep. So we're gonna search around here, see if we see anything. And we'll get back to you if there's anything on here. I don't want to take a corner too sharp and gun it. The motor will fly off of this thing. All right, Lindsay. This is definitely.
I'm thinking even these little, because it's almost like a horseshoe around this end that if it came that way or that way.
7 feet. Oh, now we're getting shallow. Oh, no, it's still 5 feet.
And a lot of these pasture ponds with these are inside, you know, these rolling hills. Like, you wouldn't necessarily notice tracks or anything going in because it's going to be hidden.
It's deep.
It's good.
The good news is there's no water in the boat. You know what?
No holes.
Yeah, no holes, no water in the boat. What comes out? It's only 2 foot here. That's out of the question on that one.
Yeah.
So with sonaring, guys, pay close attention to your speed, but also pay close attention to your direction. You go 3 different directions and search every pattern. Don't do a grid search. Just go with crisscrossing and back and forth. You know, grid searching, yeah, should cover everything, but also remember you're looking for shadows, so even grid pattern, you'll miss a shadow. So if you crisscross, if you go a complete odd different direction, you can get a better look at what you're looking at. Think outside the box. From what I see, it's deep enough. There's nothing in here, but like I said, I'm going to crisscross, and then I'm going to go straight down through here and hit every single direction. It's been 38 years. Over there, Mark, there's nothing in here. All right, guys, we're going to go on to the next spot. It's clear as a bell, clear as a whistle. Nothing in here. On to the next spot. We still got several other ponds to search today. We just got to make some minor changes, and we'll be back on the road again. So thanks. All right, so yesterday we popped a hole in the boat at the same exact location. Right now we're at the location of a turn that could potentially be the spot that Harry could be at. We don't know for sure. We do know that some of the folks involved, a lot of things pointed towards this area. You know, we're not going to stop until we find Harry. If he's in the water, we're going to find him. With that being said, we're going to search this pond behind me. Mark is over there with the John boat that old boy let us use. Thank you so much for that. We're going to try to search this. I'm looking at a lot of grass, so I don't know. I hope we can search it. There's just a ton of grass. So it's about, I don't know, what do you say, quarter mile down walk down here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of a quest down here, and break your ankles. Uh-oh.
Just like that, huh?
Just like that. Like there's not a flat spot to walk on, Lindsay. Cows come through here and they have just destroyed this.
Well, this is their home.
Yeah. So anyway, as you see, Mark's up there getting the boat over there. We're trying to get over there. Hopefully Lindsay can get over there without falling.
Well, you know, wouldn't be the first time. Man, did you see the size of that grasshopper?
I don't think I'm gonna be able to search this. There's too much foliage.
I think we have to at least try.
Oh, yeah, we're going to.
I didn't just, you know, traipse myself uphill both ways barefoot in the snow for nothing. That's what my daddy says. I may or may not have stepped in a cow patty.
What?
Just letting you know.
You stepping cow shit?
There's a good chance.
Okay.
Good old Iowa.
You almost did it again.
Yep. Well, that one's dry.
Okay, Mark.
Well, what do you think, buddy? That's why I stopped there, is waiting to see where you want me to back her up to.
Back her up all the way into the water.
Well, I can get pretty close.
See if she'll float.
I can probably get her pretty close.
That's probably what we'll do. I do notice there's a lot of foliage here. There's a lot of grass.
Yeah.
I didn't see that yesterday. Didn't have my sunglasses on, but I don't know how good your eyesight is. But look at all the foliage. Those are the Bajío glasses that really do cut into the.
Especially like these valleys right here.
That's a lot of grass.
Yep.
So
You
Up
know,
there?
I mean,
unless it's completely covered over with grass, we're going to search the areas that we can search. But I can't obviously get through that.
well, right.
So we'll try to get as much of this search as possible. We'll try to search as much as we can of it.
It may take a little
All we
bit.
can ask.
I say it may take a little bit longer,
Yeah.
but we'll get it done.
And you know, I'm more than willing to come back and search this at a later time when all the grass is gone.
In the
Also
winter.
in the winter time, but if it's not frozen over, we can come back up here and we can search this.
I think a lot of it's going to depend on what you see when you get out there. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? See what you can see.
We
what
might
you
be
can
able
if it's-
to.
come back at a later time. You know,
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, just
Steve seems to be
Right.
very, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
like he don't get come back anytime and search it. You know, so-
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, if you want to back that up,
You-
we'll
I'll get her
we'll
back.
get her as
Close as possible.
yeah, probably about right into here somewhere. We can get it on. Oh, it's a piece of tin shed off of something.
I'm gonna move out of the way so Mark can get through here. Is that where you want him? Right there? Is the drop off okay or?
Well, we just got this metal to contend with, but if he wants to see if he can back it up right here, that'll work. You're right. I'll tell you what, you're pretty good at that.
You did a good job, Mark.
I mean, that's not exactly where I wanted it, but you know, it's pretty close. I was kidding.
Way to go.
I said I was kidding.
Look out, Gary.
Yeah. Man. Perfect, beautiful. Just to go forward a little bit so you can straighten out and then back her up. There you go. Back her up. Look at you. I said I wanted it right here. Where's that boat?
Good job.
That's good, Mark.
That's good.
Oh, that's good. You're gonna go off the edge here. That's pretty good.
We're gonna make Mark a professional.
You want to come along with us and we'll just carry that around with us?
I mean, I don't know if this is OSHA approved, but
Is it OSHA approved?
There- There's nothing about this ocean fruit.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, no. Push us off, sir. Give us a good one. Don't fall in. Man, he karate kicked that sucker.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He Spartan kicked the boat earlier. He was getting it.
He's like, heck with ChaosDivers. Got to get him off. Out of there.
They're not OSHA approved. Get out. Okay.
While we sit here and wait for the apex to turn on, was a little challenging getting in here, but not bad. The main thing is we got in here and our boat's not flat. So we're gonna search this, make sure there's nothing in here. Hopefully there's not. or on the other hand, hopefully there is. So we just have a lot of grass in here. Hopefully we can search. And hopefully it's deep enough. Come on, start up, let's go. It's not even showing anything.
It runs on chaos time.
Yeah, it does. Looks like to me we're in grass. We're in a foot of water from the grass, so something is not right here. Let's see. What am I doing wrong here? I see.
Said the blind man to the deaf man.
To the deaf dog.
Oh. I say it different where I'm from.
Everything's different from where you're from.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, let's see if we can get this. That's a little better. Oh, it's still showing a foot and a half. Now I got 16 feet. Oh, I know why. All this is grass. Every bit of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be able to search it. See all that grass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, we can go around and see if we have any other spots, but it is. That's. You see all of it?
Yeah.
That's why I'm getting it's all grass. A bit of it. There we go. Okay, let me see. From the grass beds, I finally got a spot where there's really not that much grass. So we're going to check everything out here. Now we ran into a whole bunch of grass. There's a grass bed right there. cannot get a good reading. I did get a one reading from there to there, and that was it.
It's not that we can't. We just can't right now.
Well, yeah.
But it's not that we won't come back and do it.
Yeah, you're right.
They don't make like underwater lawnmowers for grass.
They kind of do. It's called a dredger.
Well, we should just get one of those. Do they sell those at Tractor Supply? I feel like they would be appreciative if we dredged their pond for them.
Well, they don't have it powered up anymore. They don't taste like lettuce.
I imagine not.
It's only about 4 foot deep.
Yeah, that's probably what it is then. Yeah. We could just go up and down and drag the magnet.
We're done. Mark? No, I just want to talk to you. Be back in winter time to do this. I did get one strip right straight through there where I seen, and there's nothing there, but it's all of this grass.
Oh, yeah.
And where we were running up here, where you're hearing my motor,
That's what I told you, trying to chop.
I chop it up, but I also was bottoming out because the whole boat was lifting out of the water.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to say that that part over there is probably about 1.5 feet maybe deep. This over here is about 4 foot, and that out there is 7. So
Definitely needs to be done.
Even like I said, even on a good year, it's only going to be about 10, 11 foot deep out there in the middle.
yeah, and if we can get out here without the grass, that's our biggest problem.
Right, sure.
So as much as I want to give up on this, or don't want to give up on this, I'm going to have to.
Oh, yeah.
See that frog skip across that water like Jesus?
Yep. I'm up here.
Yep.
You remember how to do this?
You know, it's been a while. Pretty sure I remember how.
It's a little bit different than whitewater kayaking.
Yeah, really. It is.
Keep going, buddy.
I'm mud now.
Paddle, buddy. I think once you get over that little hump, you're good.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Oh, you got your butt stuck.
Nope, that's paddle stuck.
There you go.
Hey.
You made it.
You touch?
Pretty deep.
Well, it's deeper than I thought it was.
Yeah, it's full paddle length.
Do you miss this?
Not at all.
Might be easier to take that boat out over here.
So we are searching this area because this road right here is on a curve. So kind of going with the potential that Harry could have fallen asleep driving over to see a friend in the area. So that's our main reason for checking this. Right now Jacob is just checking the depth. So many of these ponds just from 2 to 3 weeks ago are down anywhere from 2 to 4 feet. So there are ponds that had water in them, a couple weeks ago that are almost bone dry. So we have kind of saved ourselves a little bit there. But Jacob's checking the depth by using a kayak that the owner had.
Jacob? Yeah. That's Lindsay? Okay.
We
Together we're ChaosDivers, aren't we, Lindsay?
yeah.
Not too much diving on this. I swear to God, if I could dive in this, probably could.
So again, he's just checking the depth here because
I'm gonna tell you.
our inflatable had one of the tubes pop today, so we're borrowing a John boat. So with it being a John boat, and instead of kind of getting everything out and bringing it down here, we wanted to come check
Is this my sonar way?
depth first.
My new sonar way?
Is that how you're gonna sonar from now on?
Yeah. Just gonna stick a paddle in the water.
Okay. So for the most part, up and through here it was all mud.
Lindsay, there's no vehicles in here.
Well, that's good. The water went over their dam and their secondary dam failed, flooded the town. And then we were going home when Kentucky got hit a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, can you come help? But
I'd go right up against the side of it, Jake. You can sideline it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, and then just grab a hold of it, kind of shoot off of it. Well, let's grab a dead one, huh? Hang on. Here, let me help you. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it might work kayak like this. Well, if I had a handle, there it is. All right, well. There wasn't no vehicles in there.
oh, thanks.
Well, thanks for letting us do that.
No problem.